The sore subject for a lot of Miami Dolphin fans out there, Austin Jackson. That's right. Is this the year finally? Are you tired of hearing about it? Austin Jackson going into his final year pretty much as a Miami Dolphin. He's got to either prove that he belongs or you got to move on from him, right? Now, it's been inconsistencies, and then last year, for the first time, it was a bunch of injuries. The ankle injury, obviously, high ankle injury, that thing took him out, and he was never the same. But let me tell you something about Austin Jackson and why every Dolphin fan should not be counting this young man out. Watch his attitude. Yesterday, he was positive, like he was leading into training camp last year with all the negativity and everything going on. The man was always staying positive. And yesterday, he looked slimmed down. You see him there. He looked absolutely slim. He looked like he was in shape. He's motivated. He's not beaten down. You know, Noah Igbenogany at this point is beaten down. This man has stayed positive throughout. This is a guy that gave bone marrow for his sister and could not practice and played all that year, at his final year there at USC. This is a tough individual mentally and physically. Okay? This guy's been through hell and back. And I would not count Austin Jackson out because this is a guy that is determined to prove himself. Look at that. He looks in great shape, man. He was making progress last year. You know, as Jack Nicholson would say in A Few Good Men, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. And you need Austin Jackson on that wall. And here's the thing that we cannot forget. He's still a pretty fresh player, because he hasn't played a ton. He's athletic. He fits exactly what they want to do here on this offensive line. And folks, if he can come through, it becomes just an absolute beautiful thing. So for those of you with all of your frustrations, and I've got him too with Austin Jackson, he has not lived up to his draft grade. I get it, man. I totally understand. No one can argue with you on that one. But what I think I think that what the Dolphin Nation needs to do is kind of turn your negative energy into some positive energy. You know why? He's not a bad guy. He's not lazy. He's not Whiteside. He's not Preston Williams. He's not Johnny Manziel. You know, we've seen the guys that are either clowns or lazy or unfocused. That's not his issue. Things have not gone well for him, but he has had moments where you like say, well, the ability's there, you know? And so now you've got to find a way to get the consistency. But he needs a couple of breaks, and hopefully this year he can stay healthy. He's done everything in his power to put himself in a position to be successful. So how do you not root for that? It's hard to root for Preston Williams. It's hard to root for Johnny Manziel. It's hard to root for Hassan Whiteside. It's easy to root for Austin Jackson. Good dude, works hard, trying his best, continues to try to improve every offseason, no matter what, to give himself a fighting chance to help your favorite team out. So, you know, let's not give up yet on Austin Jackson. That guy's making one hell of an effort. We need him on that wall, folks. We need somebody to man that right side. So I say, you know, pull for the young man. Maybe this is the year. Sometimes it takes people a little while to figure things out. Some guys bounce around to different teams, and then they find their home, and then they're off and running. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, maybe this was an ugly ride for Austin Jackson, and maybe now it gets, you know, a little better. Let's hope so, but do not lose sight of the fact that he is not like other guys that, okay, they have failed to a point, and there's a reason why they failed. This guy's trying to succeed and doing his best, And he's been a pro at it from the get-go. Never pointed any fingers at anybody. Never made any excuses. The guy's actually been very stand-up throughout the whole thing. I'm pulling for Austin Jackson. That's all I can tell you. Fins up.
This is the Big O Show. This is the